The city of Toledo, just an hour south of Madrid, is one of Spain's biggest tourism destinations and has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1986. This is a city drenched in history and drama. The city sits on a mountaintop, surrounded on three sides by the Tahoe River. From a distance, it looms above the surrounding countryside. And once in Toledo, you find a city whose historic center, a maze of narrow lanes, remains much as it was in the Middle Ages. Walking through the back lanes of Old Toledo is like walking through history. Toledo has also been historically famous for its swords. The first known swords produced in Toledo were made by the Romans, who established a military base in the city in the 1st century AD. The Romans were skilled metal workers and used a variety of techniques to forge and temper steel, including the use of heated hammers and anvils to shape the metal. These early swords were highly prized for their strength and durability and were used by the Roman military for both warfare and ceremonial purposes. After the fall of the Roman Empire, Toledo continued to be a center of sword production, with the city's blacksmiths and metalworkers continuing to craft swords using traditional techniques. Toledo's illustrious main church ranks among the top 10 cathedrals in Spain. An impressive example of medieval Gothic architecture, its enormous interior is full of the classic characteristics of the style: rose windows, flying buttresses, ribbed vaults, and pointed arches among them. The cathedral's sacristy is a veritable art collection of old masters, with works by Velázquez, Goya, and El Greco. The temple was actually built on top of a Muslim mosque, and before that, it had been a church in the 6th century during the reign of the Visigoth king Ricardo. King San Fernando and the archbishop began building the new church in 1226. The 15 chapels of the ambulatory were subsequently completed. In the year 1300, the transept nave was completed, although work continued on the church for the next 2 centuries. The cathedral was one of the most magnificent things that I've ever seen. It's absolutely stunning in real life. The architecture, the paintings, you just really get a sense of the history. Thanks for roaming the streets of Toledo with me. Until next week, it's very hot vocab. Bye, guys.